Hello everyone! Sharing this panel with all of you is an honor for which I am very grateful. It is also an opportunity to showcase music alongside its siblings in the family of the arts. Musicians are artists, music compositions are objects of art, and we who study and display them are some sort of museums of sounds. But Reina Sofia School of Music is a kind of musician in another sense. Our founding president, Paloma Xi, enjoys a high prestige among international musicians, many of whom are close friends of hers. Over the years, that led to some of them choosing Reina Sofia School of Music as an institution to receive and preserve their records. As a result, an archive and documentation center, C.E.A. in Spanish, was created inside the school, which has many of the features of a museum. The center started with Reina Rubinstein's donation of documents led by her late husband, famous Polish pianist Arthur Rubinstein. Actually, our Rubinstein collection is a major source for the pianist, second only to the one sitting at the Library of Congress in Washington, D.C. It includes the manuscript of his memoir, thousands of letters, artistic contracts, and photographs, and a remarkable telegram addressed to Benito Mussolini in which Rubinstein condemns the dictator mistreat of Italian Jewish citizens. There are plenty of other files at C.E.A. I will mention the Isaac Albéniz collection, which is a database locating Albéniz's letter as well as manuscripts and first edition of his compositions. Another Spanish composer, Federico Mompou, left to the school more than 8,000 documents, including transcription of his letters to painters Dalí and Picasso, musicians Rodrigo Auric and Victoria de Los Ángeles, and poet Jorge Guillén. C.E.A. keeps more than 200,000 documents in all. They are accessible to researchers at the premises of the school, and they are also digitally available through our collaboration with two major online cultural institutions. The Cervantes Virtual Library is a huge digitalization project that hosts the bulk of the Spanish language library heritage. More than 40,000 of the C.E.A. documents are displayed there. Additionally, we have a collaboration with Google Arts and Culture platform that I am sure you know very well. The main museums showcase their treasure there. It already hosts two exhibitions produced by C.E.A. Arthur Rubinstein, Jewish pianist, and a small school big opera that tells the story of an unforgettable Reina Sofia School production of Mozart opera Così fan tutte, led by Teresa Borganza. Another two of our exhibitions are coming very soon to Google Arts, one about the 15th anniversary of Santander International Piano Competition, and a second one about Spanish composer Isaac Albéniz. This one is somehow a living exhibition because it includes a free downloadable score of Iberia, Albéniz's main masterpiece. Iberia is one of the richest and most difficult to play piano compositions ever written, so we commissioned a new and clearly explained edition of it to a real specialist, Luis Fernando Pérez, so that every pianist around the world would have access to this wonderful music. Reina Sofia School of Music is a peculiar institution and a fascinating project. I feel proud and fortunate to be part of it. It was created in Madrid in 1991 as a place of excellence and creativity where young musicians might make the most of their talent by working closely with the very best professors and where the benefits of music would reach everybody. The school was an early success. It became one of the leading European music schools very soon. It received and keeps receiving applications from students all over the world who face very competitive entry auditions. Admission rates rarely go over 10%. The good news for applicants is that our 900 alumni enjoy 100% employment rate. They sit at the main orchestras and conservatoires in Spain and abroad, and some of them are outstanding soloists as pianists Arcadi Bolodos and Juan Florestan, cellists Sol Gaveta and Pablo Fernández, and Casals and Quiroga quartets. Every year we host around 150 students that come from more than 30 countries, including China. Our alumni, Seng Yu Wu, grew to become concertmaster of both Shanghai and BBC Philharmonic Orchestra, and is now professor at Shanghai Conservatoire. Another of our success stories is the Amber String Quartet, made by 4 magnificent Beijingers who stayed at the school for 4 years. In 2 months' time, we are expecting 5 Chinese students in our summer camp program. So Reina Sofia School of Music is a successful institution, but at the beginning I said it was also peculiar. This comes mainly from its business model. We keep a tuition-free policy for all of our students. We help many of them with their stay costs, and we even give instruments, scholarships to some of them. All of this is quite normal in Europe, conservatoires, but our financial model is not. Our €8 million budget is supported by an income mix that is 70% private, 20% public, and 10% own resources. This kind of private contribution is unheard of for a music school in our region. Believe me, raising close to $6 million a year from private firms for a music school in a country like Spain that has a long tradition of leaving culture to the government is not an easy task. It was that demanding and fascinating challenge that drove me to Reina Sofia School 10 years ago after my training at Columbia Business School and several years of experience in the consulting industry and in impact projects around the world. At Reina Sofia School, we have a double mission: supporting young musicians and bringing music closer to everybody. We try and foster creativity in both goals. We make every effort to provide a stimulating environment for teachers and students, and we encourage them to come up with effective ways of support each student's growth in a personalized manner. We produce more than 300 concerts a year, averaging more than 20 performances for each student. All of them are for free for a symbolic price. We do that for didactical reasons. The stage is the place where all young musicians can really mature as an artist, but also because we believe that music, as well as the arts in general, is an enriching experience for individuals and a strong cohesive factor of society. We want our students to be not only musicians, but ambassadors of music, because we believe in its transformation power. We help them look at their profession in a creative way. We have developed a special entrepreneurship and social innovation program that is being very successful and has helped our students open their minds and be creative about new kind of audiences and new ways of bringing music to them. Regular concerts are great, but the world is evolving very rapidly, and the means of making and sharing music must also evolve. At the same time, we take very seriously our digital transition drive. Actually, we are the leading European music school in social media followers, as well as our openness to equity and inclusion. Finally, let me add the words of another great conductor. Speaking to our students, Maestro Dudamel said, "Music is entertainment, but not only. It makes us share. It fosters empathy, the ability to feel what the other person feels, which is perhaps the most needed skill in today's world. I am very happy about that, and I have the feeling that you, colleagues at this gathering, also are. Thank you very much."